Hi, this is Saranya Sheshala. Welcome to ECB Tech. Today in this class, we are going to learn about an third unit network layer design issues. See, in previous, we already said what is the physical layer, what is the data link layer, what are the design issues we have, and what are the different type of responsibilities, functionalities that the data link layer will be done. Now, let us get into the topic of network layer and what are the design issues we have in this network layer, right? Let us get into the topic. So, network layer. This is the third layer of OSI reference model and it is used to deliver the data packets from source to destination across multiple hops or links. Right? See, this the responsibility of a network layer and data link layer is internetworking, routing, and addressing. Right? Here we have a different. The particular network layer is designed to send data packets from source to destination across multiple links. Here, by using to send and data from source to destination, the network layer to provide some design issues to the upper layers, right? So what are the issues that will be provided to the upper layers as well as internal design of the layer? Okay, we have to see that the design issues can be elaborated under four heads. The design issues can be elaborated under four heads. First one, store and forward packet switching. See, in network layer, the data will be in the form of packets. The packets is nothing but a collection of frames. So what are the different type of design issues or services that are provided to the upper layers by using a network layer? The first design issue is store and forward packet switching, and the second one, services to the transport layer. It provides a services to the upper layer or transport layer. Provide in connection oriented service, providing connectionless service. Providing connectionless service. And these four are the design issues of network layer. Let us discuss each and every design issue of a network layer, right? Store and forward packet switching. See, we already discussed many times what is meant by store and forward packet switching means. It stores the entire data packets and it will check for an error or checksum. Is there any error in the particular data packet or not? If there is no error, it will forward that packet, right? So this is the process. First of all, it stores the entire data packet. It will check for the checksum means if there is error occurred in a particular packet or not. If there is any error occurred, it will be detected by using an error detection or error connection, and then it will be again stored and forward to a particular destination. That is the concept of store and forward packet switching. In this also we have the network layer operates in an environment that uses store and forward switching. The node which has a packet to send delivers it to the nearest router. The packet is stored in the router until it has fully arrived and its checksum is verified for error detection. Here, the packet will be stored in the router. I already said before, it will fully arrive and its checks for checksum is verified for error detection. If there is an error occur, it will be detected that particular error by using an error detection techniques or error correction techniques. Once this particular procedure is done, the packet is forwarded to the next router. Since each router needs to store the entire packet before it can forward it to the next hop or next device or next link. The mechanism is called as store and forward switching. See, here by using routers, will communicate data from source to destination through the network layer, right? We need an routers. By using and these routers, we can send information from source to destination. Here, whatever the packet is sending by a particular sender. The packet will be stored firstly into the router. It will check for the checksum. Is there any occurred in the particular packet or not? If there is no matter of error, it simply forwards a packet to the next router, next immediate router, uh, to dedicate a path, to dedicate one path from source to destination. In between there are number of routers. So once the sender side router will store that packet, and that packet will be forwarded to the next intermediate node while traveling from source to destination, right? Here, so if there is an error occur, it will use an error detection technique, and that packet will be forwarded to the next immediate router. So this is the concept of store and forward packet switching of the design issue, right? So next, services to transport layer. The network layer provides services as immediate upper layer, namely transport layer. What are the services that provide by an network layer to the transport layer is connection oriented service and connection length service. Connection oriented service means here one path is set up between the source and the destination to send all the data packets by use routed along this path. Here the router is a responsible, the router is a responsible to find out a better path to send data from source to destination. Only one path is dedicated. One path is dedicated or established between source and destination, right? Connectionless service. Connectionless service, each packet will be considered as a message, and it will be called as an independent entity. Independent entity, and is individually routed from the source to destination. It can define any number of nodes, any number of shortest path to deliver that particular messages from source to destination. But to providing this type of services, the objectives of the network layer will have. What are the objectives of network layer while providing the services is the services should not be dependent upon the router technology. The services should not be dependent upon the router technology. So, what are the services that provide to the immediate upper layer to the transport services provided by the network layer to the immediate upper layer of the transport layer? The services will not dependent upon the router technology, and the router configuration details should not be concerned to the transport layer. Means router configuration, what type of router we are using, how much is capacity, how much of systems it can support, which data, how many of routes it can find. So this is about an router configuration that will not be concerned to the transport layer, right? So a uniform addressing plan should be made available to the transport layer, whether the network is LAN, MAN or WAN. Here, any type of a network, any type of network, the network layer will provide these services to the transport layer. It should provide an uniform addressing plan, available of uniform addressing plan. These are the objectives of the network layer, that give us services while providing to the transport layer, right? Next, providing connection oriented service. So you already know that connection oriented service means one path is dedicated from source to destination. Here the path or route called a virtual circuit. We can call it as virtual circuit, that is set up between source and destination nodes. Source and destination nodes. So all the packets in the message are sent along this route. Each packets contain an identifier. Each packets contain an identifier that denotes the virtual circuit to which it belongs to. So to which sender it belongs to. Okay, each packet contains identifier. When all the packets are transmitted, the path what the sender established from source to destination, the path will be terminated or released. Example we call as a multiple protocol label switching. See, let us see the multiple protocol label switching means. I will show you one diagram, right? So this is the diagram of uh, routing switch, multiple protocol. So here we have these are the routers, right? Offices, senders and receivers, and we have a routers, senders and receivers. So here LER and LSR as a concept of an multiple protocols switching. Um, Labeling switching. So what is meant by LER LSR means labeled edge route, labeled switch route. labeled edge route, labeled switch route. So by using these routers, so it will dedicate a different type of paths. Okay, by using this pass, we can establish only one connection. So whenever want to send the data from source to destination, by using these bars, we provide a one single virtual circuit connection, and each and every packet assigns one identifier, that is this packet belongs to this particular virtual circuit connection. So identify this, we are giving an identify number to each and packet and virtual circuit. So this is we can say that is an example. For connection oriented service, we can take in multiple protocol label switching is an example. Okay, so by using we have a different type of edge routes and then service routes. So one is the we can establish a one virtual circuit route, and we can transfer data from source to destination, right? Okay, next, providing connectionless. So connectionless, it is the example of an internet protocol, IP protocol. Here the packets contains the routing information and is termed as a datagram. So datagram switching, we in previous we already heard about and switching techniques. We already see the switching techniques discussed. Switching techniques are datagram switching technique, and it is a connectionless switching technique. Here each packet will be considered as datagram. Okay, so here the network using datagrams for transmission is called datagrams network or datagram subnets. We can call it as here the routes are needed before transmitting a messages. Each datagram belong to the message follow and own individual route. Every datagram or every packet while communicating from source to destination, each and every packet find a different shortest path or individual path. By using that path, you can transmit that particular data come from source to destination. So example of providing connectionless services, internet protocol. So these are the different type of design issues. We are design issues that network layer has. Okay, so and the what are the different type of services that provided network layer to the upper layers also. So these are the four design issues. In this we discuss the network layer. Network layer is also one of the third layer of OSI reference model, and it mainly performs and routing and sending the data packets through the network from source to destination, right? So these are the different type of design issues. I hope you understand. Kindly like, subscribe, share easy btech. Thank you.